maybe, you know, they took some positives from that. This is one of their, you know, maps that they worked on. So, I mean, if you're a FaZe fan, don't lose hope because they were able to win it yesterday.
Well, I mean, I think already to this point, if you're a FaZe fan, you got to like how much more of a battle this was compared to what you saw in London. There's definitely improvements being made, and Scraps is also insane. He's very, very talented at this game. Karma with the first blood, unfortunately, on the wrong
Predictions,
side of
let's
things.
hear them. Yeah, let's hear them, boys. Who
TJ
you guys got winning this
ICR,
match?
So it's quickly a 5v3 in favor of FaZe Clan.
I don't know, dude. FaZe looked really good on this map last time they played it, right? They won
that
it?
player that went bottom far.
Didn't they win it like
a little bit
yesterday?
scrappy, but able to find the kill.
Was
So
it
3
before?
versus 4 now, but bomb planted towards this A site. Well, it's so tough to push this connector. Yeah, all Celium's doing, just sliding back and forth, just playing for that information. Scrum's gonna challenge the gunfight, gets taken down. So now with 30 seconds to work with, Dashy's just hoping Crim can find something to open things up.
And they're just sliding back and forth, playing it so well, just doing their best to be annoying.
They just fly.
As soon as he comes across, Crim's win the one-on-one, but that should be traded out nearly instantly. Asim slides back.
Oh, I don't know if you guys have watched this, but or noticed this, but
for the first time in this series,
every time I see Crim, I feel like he plays so much different than
so
every other
the way
ICR player.
I'm looking at the series map 1 Seaside. I imagine that was FaZe's pick. And
I don't know what it is. Like I feel like he
OpTic,
just
so
like
should be
he
FaZe.
plays different.
Yeah, I would hope you're not getting 6-0 on your map pick.
Like it doesn't look like it's how do I say
I think
it?
you nailed it on the head there.
It doesn't seem like comfortable. Does it feel like that? You guys feel like it feels like that?
Well,
Yeah, it doesn't look natural. Yeah, that's
has
probably a better word than
the murky
comfortable.
waters of Hacienda.
Like it doesn't look like he's like
Looks like Zero will
like
be
he's
his
been
challenger.
playing
As you see at number
ICR, you know?
6, he's way out in the leg.
Wow,
Spotted by Zero.
he has cold-blooded on as well, so
different in a good way,
Zero
bad
looks
way. I
evil.
don't know. Like
how he saw him.
I wouldn't say it's good or bad. It just doesn't seem like he's like.
Trades though, makes it a 4 versus 4.
It doesn't seem like he's comfortable in his role, you know.
Slide the bomb, but Crim able to find a pick.
Dashy connects on the frag as well. So now it's just Asim and Scraps, the last two up. And I like this rotation. Can Asim be the
I'm not like I said, I'm not trying to say Crim's playing bad or anything. I'm just saying like compared to other ICR players, it doesn't look like it's as comfortable or as fluid as like somebody who's done like who does it all the time, you know.
But Scraps will drop, tied up 1-1.
I don't know. That's just the way it seems like when I watch him
Crim
play.
gets the kill out in water, almost followed immediately by Dashy's grenade, and that's where things really tilted in the favor of OpTic Gaming.
Yeah, great round from Crim there with that ICR, able to find a couple of picks. Karma as well with that double ICR setup. Remember in round 1, Karma was able to find one. It just happened to be TJ.
Yeah. So the KN put away for now. Just his tool of destruction, at least on frequency. A little bit longer range with regards to the gunfights here, so you'll see the ICR out. Crim6 immediately back to his natural habitat. They'll have a one-on-one with Zero out there. Can he win it? Because he might need to, considering Scump has ended up dropping. Slides out through the cluster grenade. TJ hit within an inch of his life, but somehow still stays up. 3v2 advantage. Quickly a 2v2. Crim6 still patrolling out deep, and he's got a lot of information.
What about Karma's ICR?
Like, where could Crim6 is still alive? Where could
Karma's
he
pretty good with
possibly
it.
be?
I'd be interested to see that, but I mean, Karma's their grapple,
He's
so
in the damn lake. Just waiting.
He's a Navy
Take a
SEAL, dude,
push.
so of course he's in there. But I think they heard him actually come up as well, so they heard that. I think they spotted him as well. Well, they're just going to rotate this bomb towards this A side.
if Damon wasn't grapple, I think they would probably honestly try that. I wouldn't be surprised if they did.
Now it's the ICR
Oh,
duo.
Crim making plays. Crim can go Baker.
Allowed to make the play. Crim6 is going to get caught almost instantly. Karma, he's had a couple clutches, but this is not an easy one based on positioning. But he won what? A 1v2, a 1v1 in the game 2? A chance to be the hero yet again, but time is dwindling.
Dude, this situation Damon's in sucks,
So
dude.
he's just going to keep shouldering this. Zero's watching his cross.
Yeah,
as
I mean,
well.
I think Damon's good with the ICR, but yeah, what Scranton said, I don't think Damon
Shot.
could be a main AR.
They're both going to peak at the same time.
Very well played. Very well played. Just
But that
don't
round
give a chance.
just changes for Celium. I mean, he finds those 2 kills, able to find the first
I
one.
feel
on
like
TJ,
I
which
feel
was
like
a
honestly,
trade.
Crim
But I'm
is
not
a
sure if
really
he
good
came to that
AR
middle door.
player.
We'll see it right
But just
here.
the way you have to
Doing
play
a
AR
3
in this
versus
game
2,
is
but
just
he's
like
able
it
to
doesn't
2 versus
fit
2.
him.
Just
You
hits
know?
the melee, and then this little jump shot on the dash, he was just beautiful.
I think about like World War II, like when you could just run. Like I feel like you could do crazy shit in World War II with the AR sometimes. And Crim, when he had it, dude, like he was insane. He was fucking nasty.
I think more than likely he's trying to slide out there. Just ends up crouching instead. Ends up costing him. Four players here for FaZe. Really one deep, still going to be 0. Just
and OpTic is waiting for the rotation, and they've played it perfectly because they all get off. There's one player still there spotting it. That's going to be a seam, but he doesn't have help. This is the way FaZe has been playing their defense. Been sending 4 towards A, just keeping one to B and early rotating if they don't see anything. So OpTic just going to take that information, and now they have complete A site control with bomb being planted.
Bomb down, 5v5 post-plant retaken. Just peeking from underground as Karma is making him turn. Makes it so easy for Scump and TJ to then line up 3-5 versus 2. And a wall bang from Karma. And the final kill from Scump, as I believe Scump gets 3 in the round, but Karma's positioning.
I don't know. Maybe I'm delusional. I think Crim's a good. I think Crim's still good AR. Just
the hell.
It doesn't feel like he's as comfortable.
Scump gets the bomb plant as well. So Scump finds 3 kills plus the bomb plant. He'll be working towards some score streaks, but that just starts with the beginning of the round. I mean, for FaZe, I feel like you have to wait for 0 to at least spot somebody before you call that rotation, because they saw absolutely no one. Nobody stays around that fence area. They give up the free bomb.
I have no idea, Mark. I have no idea what the next COD's going to be like.
Water, but like you see a lot else if they're hugging the tight wall.
Maybe they're worried that they're pushing top halls, right? Like they don't see anything.
I mean, you have eyes on just about nothing across mid map in that B lane, right? Just got to worry so much about them just flying.
Hopefully he does that, Mark. That'd be pretty cool.
So you mentioned him being close to streaks. It'll be 250 off.
Who I got for this map? I don't know, dude.
Bomb planted now for FaZe.
FaZe looks really good on this map. This is like one of FaZe's like better S&D maps, I would say.
TJ does have a cluster to work with. Maybe the cluster could be huge, and finding
I think you heard a
back
trophy.
Somebody up.
You heard a trophy go down, so I don't. We'll see if there's one up for FaZe. Yep. So can't use the cluster unless they take care of that trophy. A team just playing behind the bomb, but once again, that connector door is just so crazy. TJ does find one with the cluster, but a 2 versus 2. Just playing around the clock right now. 7.5 to defuse. 0, he's going to find one, and they just run away.
Crim6 hunting, but not a whole lot he can do. Gets the kill, not going to matter. No time for the defuse. Zuma with the final kill. As we continue this back and forth battle. 3-2 now to FaZe Clan.
I mean, whoever's playing today's won the round, 100%. Like, so how are these defenses either going to change up their retakes or play around this A side initially? I mean, FaZe even threw a little bit differently where they started off halls and then they all dropped bottom middle and hit connector. So we saw when we were on board with Crim, he was watching top hallway. He wasn't watching fences side. All of OpTic have rotated off. So a bit of a meta game going down right now between both of these teams on offense.
Who's going to adapt the best down the stretch? 0, what does he get vision of? Can we hop to his POV? So this is what he was looking at last time when you saw the rotation come in. So he doesn't have a lot of eyes on this.
But look at the difference right now, right? So now they're waiting. They all stayed the first 20 seconds. Now they spot someone, and now the rotation is in. Crim almost gets caught by 0. I mean, 0's not seeing him. Or if he is, I don't know. He's playing a different game than me.
Scump wins a big one-on-one, but it's still advantage now to FaZe Clan. 4 versus 3. But OpTic Gaming, they're the ones with the plant. The pressure on FaZe Clan to make the play. They see one come sliding in. Scump gets caught in a very tough place. Now on Crim and Dashy.
Scump stood there when the rest of his team was like...
Gonna get picked. Frag grenade out. Dashy gets pushed. Can't win the gunfight. It's Celium. They gets 2 big ones to now push it out.
Like if the rest of Scump's team backed up, he should have just backed up with
now
them.
For FaZe Clan.
Well, we're gonna have a controller. It's like someone's having a controller issue, so you gotta back up for a reason. We're switching.
Yo, Asum just threw that shit. Yo, put the control freak on the new one.
Control freak on.
Scraps with the fucking duo work.
the scramble.
It's a scramble before the next round begins.
Oh my.
Yeah, there we go. All right.
We're good. Bang.
Speed of a seam to get it in there.
That's the reason that is. If a controller malfunctions, that's Yeah, it's you. So you gotta switch it.
Yeah, there's been spots where people don't have backups. Like, what do you mean? Like, just have one up there with you.
There we go.
There we saw.
Seems ready.
Live action.
No, but if I'm OpTic on my next offense, maybe
Yo, Scraps literally had his back, bro.
B, just have zero.
Yo, the ref came in, rocked it,
and rotate towards that A site. See now, it looks like OpTic. I don't think they're gonna give up the plant this time.
Dude, FaZe does this a lot, bro. Tell me they don't do this a lot.
Right away from the front. We talked about how
they just get the bomb down instantly. A.
At least picking one up off the plant, but a nice wall bang now from Zero to bring it to 4-4. Just continuing trying to get shots through. Scump with a one-on-one mid-map. He's going to back down. The angle is found from Zuma. He does a lot of damage, but doesn't finish both kills. 2 versus 2 now, with just over 20 seconds to work with.
That clock. After this defuse in 20 seconds. So many angles that they could choose from. Celium's going to go out wide. Dashy wins it. Crim plays it so patiently.
That was a good play. That was a really good play by OpTic.
They're able to clutch the 2 versus 2.
I just kept wondering, like, are they going to hop it? Are they going to hop it and try to make the play? But I think you nailed it. Just read them perfectly. And they clutch up in the 2v2. That's a huge round for OpTic Gaming. At risk of going down 5-2 in this, they bring it back. They're sitting down 1 at 3-4.
I mean, that's just such trust on both ends because they both win their one-on-ones. If someone loses it, round's over.
Yep.
They have to defuse the bomb. They probably don't have time to get to it. And it's done. So a great play out of both Crim and Dashy.
And there's so much time that goes by where FaZe doesn't have eyes on the bomb.
Yep.
Like, they're thinking maybe they hopped it. So they have to come out soaring.
Go round 11, boys. We want a round 11.
Time on the clock.
Give us a round 11, please. Please.
Now, what OpTic opt to do on offense? Looks to be complete mid-map control. And there is nobody home right now from FaZe Clan. They haven't been putting home a lot of pressure towards top halls at all, really, throughout the course of this. They got bomb bottom bar right now.
Yeah, they're trying to cut the rotation off, right? I mean, the way FaZe has been playing it, Dashy wins the big one-on-one.
Then the flank comes through, just getting picked apart. They're just, you haven't seen this look offensively, really, from either side. And just look at where their position is. You still got 2 players around bottom and top bar.
Celium can make the play, though, for FaZe. He's in a very good position. Crim6 is on the flank. We'll see how the timing plays out. He doesn't have that silence on. Yep, Dashy's going to hear him finally kill.
Looks like we're going to have a tie game. Unless a Seaman 0 can do it. Dashy locates another one. 0, the last man up. He'll get right off the map. And where it looked like FaZe Clan had a chance to run away with this game 5, dude. We're all square, Joe. You like that look from OpTic on offense?
Yeah, just switching it up. Continue FaZe, just getting them guessing. Where the FaZe side, they just go on A.
Yeah, I think S&D is better now.
5 versus 5.
Without
we're
specialists.
Okay it's gone well up until that last offensive round where the 2 versus 2.
Do you not have dead silence? Some players actually don't use it.
Trying to keep it as simple as possible because where they're at in search and destroy. Now that OpTic are starting to throw maybe more complicated looks at it.
Team would teach for one event on Rise.
Working, right? Like why?
Yeah. No, it has. But now after that round, what do they do next time?
We were like that event. FaZe only lost 2 maps total at the event. And we beat him in one of them. We should have beat him. We should have honestly beat him in the series.
Playing on an island up in that garage.
S&D, man. I think I literally got turned on. Round 11. It was like I didn't get turned on, but it was really awkward.
To get into back lobby and get this collapse. On the other end, working the whole way around is going to be Scraps as well.
Watching it from the connector. He's going to find a couple of players. We get his point of view. Just gets those shots in, sets up the crossfire, makes it a 3 versus 3. But once again, you're in a position where you've given up bomb site, right? So you have to get eyes on the defuse. Celium flies on in, but he gets naded 1 versus 2. And they get taken down. Another clutch in the retake for OpTic Gaming. And it's just due to the way they're bullying their way through the site. They force OpTic, or they force FaZe off of it. They force them.
Why wouldn't you use dead silence? I mean, Cell has a trophy on, man.
They're just not able to.
Sometimes having a trophy on is better than having dead silence on.
That's 3.
He has tac mask and dexterity and a trophy on.
Taking the series.
I mean, personally, I would just say fuck it and not use tac mask and just use dead silence because that's just how I play. I mean, some people think that having tac mask is better than dead silence.
The push just came from the flank in the front, right? So he only has angle on 1 or 2 guys, but his teammates go down. Then the only safe place for them to leave.
Dude, OpTic is fucking. They're fighters, bro.
They're trying to set up that pinch.
That's a big frag grenade from Karma as well.
Yep.
To get them in that 2v1. Celium is
like
having
that
a performance, man. He's 13-7. Really balanced on the OpTic side, but it has been all Celium for FaZe.
Here's that same push that we saw from OpTic last offensive round.
So you think, is FaZe going to be ready for this? They spot TJ
Yeah, I know what you mean, Eric.
before he can get a pick, which is huge. So they know his position. You can see Scrap shouldering it. Both hit each other to like 20 HP. But now
ASM is not having that good of a map.
Planted.
I don't think anybody on FaZe really having that good of a map besides Cell. Does Cell pull out Tempest? Go to Cell.
Tempest.
Go to Cell. Cell's on the pinch.
All the way around, though.
Oh!
Finds the first blood. Dashy follows it up. 3 versus 4.
Didn't even
25 seconds
use
to work
it.
with for FaZe.
Zero. He's out.
This is
Kind of in
GG.
no man's land. Zuma wins a nice one-on-one, but it's going to be a 2 versus 3.
Oh.
Zuma lines up a second.
Wait.
There's one close to him, just goes prone.
Oh,
tries to
GG.
get the heal off. He's able to do just that. The collapse, though, comes in. TJ
GG,
and Karma
GG.
get it done. And the game 5 goes to OpTic Gaming.
And because TJ wins that one-on-one against Celium, that opens up top hall for TJ, where he can pinch it later in the round and get eyes on the bomb. That round is to set up TJ, and on that pinch, beautifully done by OpTic, and, well, they win 4 rounds in a row just off some beautiful adjustments, offensively and defensively.
I think that was one hell of a series. I think there's things to like if you're a fan really of either side. OpTic obviously able to close out the series. I think for FaZe Clan, you're seeing certainly some improvements. They push OpTic
Let's
Gaming
go.
to distance,
GG.
what's the ceiling for this FaZe side? I mean, how good can they get, man?
I mean, the way they won respawns, it was behind like a couple of individual plays.
Raps going nuts?
Yeah, right. So, I mean, it's there. Like, we know the talent's there. I still want to see more out of them.
That was a good game, man.
That's
That was
what it
really
comes
fun.
down to. That's really
It was
been
a fun
the
one to
story
watch.
of